we're gonna talk about Nappa. I was talking about him yesterday, about why people don't pick him. But now we're gonna talk about, the secret top tier Nappa. You look at him and you don't think he's he's not appealing. He shouldn't be sick, right? That's wrong. Don't you ever judge a book by its cover in its entire life. You look like a fool. Because I want to talk about this man's jab, because he's actually got a pretty nutty jab, and it's a standing low, and he could throw it out twice. Okay. It's a 6-frame standing low, which means it's more mixed than regular lows, because regular lows are 7 frames, right? Like if we bring out UI, 7 frames. Okay, so he's actually got better mix than people with crouching lows. So, and plus his standing lows are they're deceiving just by looks alone. So yeah, I want to go through his buttons first, right? Because he's actually got some pretty solid buttons, right? This is a low, but it actually catches you pretty high up in the air, believe it or not. I've actually anti-aired somebody with this. Like, look at this hitbox, bro. This hitbox don't make no sense. Why is he hitting him in the air? This hitbox don't make no sense. It can definitely hit you in the air when you're coming down, right? And it's a low, by the way. Mix is not his issue, no. But bro, what I'm talking right now is his buttons, right? They're not bad either. It's -3. That's solid, right? This is 0 on block, right? So if you want to reset your pressure, you could go like this, right? So this is actually, his 2L is actually pretty nasty. It goes decently far too, right? It ain't no UI jab, okay? Like before, but UI, yeah, UI's got one of the go-to jabs in the game. It actually goes pretty damn far too. Like, look, Gogeta's got a pretty solid jab, right? But my man hitting you from all the way back here, and it's 0 on block, and then you got another low, right? It's 5M being -4. It's a good point to end your staggers, right? It's a fantastic point to end your staggers. I feel like anything that's -4 or lower is really, really good for staggers, right? -5, you're pushing it, and then anything higher than that, you're gonna get punished by most people. So those are the most important parts to know about his buttons, right? Is good to end, and good ender, right? Now, let's talk about his 5H. Son, this move is the bing bong move. Alright? This move is the bing bong move. Okay? You don't want to get hit by this move because you will actually just explode. Alright? We'll get into that later. The restands, all that shit, right? So, pretty good ground normals. Pretty good staggers. He also has a pretty solid cross-up button, right? I've mentioned before in many videos, any character that has a cross-up button that they can use at point blank, great for left-right mix, right? There's a lot of characters who could whiff. For example, I believe Jiren was at point blank, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, Nappa might be big as hell. Hold on. Yeah, Nappa's just big as hell. But any character that can cross you up at point blank, it's just more mental stack, right? Nappa big as hell. So, this is not the norm for Jiren. It's just because Nappa's big as hell. Alright. His JL is whatever. JM is very nice. His JH is pretty standard, right? And that's pretty much it for his normal, right? I pretty much covered everything. I don't think he doesn't have any command normals. On his 2H. His 2H is okay. And it's really high up in the air, right? Old to Donkey Kong from Smash, right? He's doing the Donkey Kong. Ye old Kongster. And J2H is, man, it's an okay stall move, especially because you could cancel it on block, right? But you don't really see Nappa throw this out. The only time you really see him do it is to stall. If you hold down the button, you can stall, and you can bait him out and do it again. Alright, that's it for his normals. Pretty good. Like I said, these are the 3 buttons you really want to focus on if you're gonna reset your pressure with Nappa, right? And not auto combo, not auto combo. All combo pretty sussy baka. So those are normal. Those are his regulars, right? His normals. Now his specials, bro. His specials are out here. Okay? They're out here, man. Alright? He's got mix outside of his mix. This is mixed with 1x. And he has mixed with 3x's because you're getting fucked if you get to that point. This standing overhead, it has like no recognizable animation. Okay, it's 24 frames, but it has no recognizable animation, and it's safe on block, right? So you could be doing this, right? And then you go for the overhead. And if you get the knockdown, right, you can obviously super, right? You're like, oh, I hit you. I'm a super, right? Oh, I hit you. I'm level 3, right? Jab into this is unblockable. Yeah, because the reason being is that Nappa has 4 lows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So at any point, you have to worry about the lows into the overheads, right? Or into Dragon Rush. The mental is stacking. Okay. I know you can hold these versions of the move. The only time you hold these moves is when you have them in a combo, right? This is the only time you ever hold these is when you have your opponent in a combo. Do I speak any other languages? I speak Spanish, but right now I speak bold. Okay. So as I was saying in my Boldanese, all right, these specials are out here. They're safe. They're hard to recognize, right? Your best bet is trying to block the EX1 just because of the sound cue. Alright? And this is another just... Look at the speed. Look at my speed, bro. Imagine you block this. And then Nappa's just like... You're playing neutral, you block this, and then just... You're like, come on, son. Come on, son. It's almost full screen. This move is mortifying, bro. That move is out here. Okay, it's not even his best special move either. All right, well, that'll be the last thing we cover in special moves. Okay, so now the smoke screen, dude. This move, right? If you want to end your strings, -2, right? Decently safe. I don't think they can stagger out of it, but let me make sure. I don't want to be a liar. Yeah, so it's a frame trap if they try to stagger out of it. And then you just react, and then you confirm. You know? Oh god, that's actually kind of hard. On the bright side, though, it's if they block it, it jails. That's on the bright side, right? It jails. The fact that he can hold Vanish and mix after 2-2. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna get that until later, but since Akuma brought it up, he could do this. And everybody got mixed. I got mixed. I've been hit by this multiple times. I've been hit by this multiple times. That move is crazy, B. Can you do this? Oh, you can't float. If you could have floated back to the same side, bro. Oh. Oh, you can. No, shot. A lot of the times Nappas will do this is when they're going low, right? So you get stuck crouch blocking this, right? They'll go, and then you're like, damn, I got caught crouch blocking. Now I'm stuck in crouch blocking, because the last move you block is what stance you're stuck in, right? Over. Oh, you can float over. Oh my god. Oh my god, the mix, bro. That's cheap. I don't even think you could 2-ace this either. I think you gotta hold it to your chest. Oh, no shot. Alright, so yeah, I was gonna talk about this later, Akuma, but I guess we talked about it now, right? Yeah. He's got other stuff in Spark too, you know. He could jump cancel this, right? So you could do like dunk loops and stuff like that when you hit people. I should really be talking about this later. You know, I don't know how dunk loop you can dunk loop when you dunk loop, but yeah, you can dunk loop people, which is pretty cool. But anyways, back to his other specials, right? So talking about the overheads, we talked about this, we talked about that in Spark. Okay, now we gotta talk about this move, right? Oh, you could also do this in the air, and if you hold it, if I remember, if you hold it, it goes further, right? Yeah, if you hold this, it actually goes further. But you know, if you're in Spark, you could actually do oh, you can. That's funny. You won't get the float though, because you didn't. Oh, if I just super jump this, I'm an idiot. Bro, you can do this in the air too? Oh, I don't think you can float over him. I think he's too tall. I think he's too tall. No, you can. Okay. Bro, you can do that in the air too. Okay, anyways, moving on. I want to talk about this move now. This move is invincible, right? To everything that's not a projectile, according to this. So you can actually use this to bait your opponent, right? Just use this as a bait. Then you get the re-stand and then you whoop their ass? Stop playing with me, son. Stop playing with me. Okay, sorry, I'm having too much fun. So this move is invincible, frame 5 to everything except projectiles. You can use it as a bait, right? How negative is this? -5. Yeah, it's safe, right? You always want to make sure your moves are safe. So I think that's pretty much it for all the specials except for Saibamen. This move right here. This is your moneymaker. M and L are typically used for, you know, after you get the hit, right? Combos and restands. Usually, unless you have no meter, alright? But now let's talk about Pocket Z Broly. This is a pocket full of miracles right here. Now you're just thinking, well, Mr. Streamer, he's just a lowly little Saibaman. What could he possibly do to me? Hey, chat. Well, let me show you. Observe and be afraid. He doesn't care about your projectiles. No, he don't care. He's never cared. You're probably thinking, "Oh, gee, by golly, Mr. Streamer, that's not fair, Mr. YouTube." It's not. It's not. The H version doesn't care about anything. I don't think he cares about assist, physical assist either, right? He don't care. He don't care. He don't care. And the worst part is you can get Eiffel Towered between you and Pocket Z Broly. I'll do it just to humor you. Watch. Oh no. I got. Oh no. Like, does he save me? Oh, he saved me. He saved me before I died. Level 7 not killing. Thank you, Pocket Z Broly. I never knew I needed you in my life until today. Yeah, so the only thing that can get rid of him is a physical attack from the point character, kind of like how Z Broly's barrier works. But the thing is about Z Broly's barrier is at least Z Broly has to hit you, right? Nappa doesn't have to hit you when this is out. And a lot of the time they usually use the spit one, right? Spit with a couple swipes in there. It always ends with a hug too, by the way. This move right here is your money maker. So whenever you get a knockdown at any point, you want to set this up, right? Unless you're gonna get the kill, right? Because just what you get off of him is just too much. And there's setups to get him on hits too, right? You know, there's I don't know the setups, right? Because I'm not a Nappa player. But there's setups where you throw them out, you get them. And the crazy part is you could throw one out and then have another one on deck. Right? This one disappears. Right? Boom. Explodes. Oh shit. Here comes the boy. Here comes the boy. Now, there are ways to get rid of Pocket Z. There are ways. One of the ways is you snap out Nappa, right? Oh my god. I keep... Hold on. Right? And then you just snap him out, which I would highly recommend, because if he has one out, that means he probably has another one buried. Your best bet is snapping him out. Now, there are other things you can do, okay? Okay, yeah. All level 3s are true animations is what I'm gonna call them. And they get rid of Saibamen. And I guess UI's grab is a true animation for this example. Alright. So now that I've gone through all the specials, right? Let's talk about the restands. This is what you want to learn as a Nappa player, okay? Right now, I think him and Majin Buu are the only characters that can do this. Someone said base Goku, but they didn't show me any receipts. Let me put guard first only. I actually just learned this combo yesterday. You charge the bad boy. Oh, I missed! Don't look at me. There you go. So, you restand your opponent, right? This means that if they have, like UI for example, he can't do his invincible wake up, right? Because he was never in a knockdown or tumble state. Okay, so that's what option off the menu, right? It's just if you're a UI player, okay, forces you into a standing position, and you gotta remember that when you hit them with the 5M, right, you could jump cancel it. So in this combo, you hit them with the 5M, they're grabbed by the Saibamen, and then they have to block the Saibamen, which means you're plus. If they get hit by the Saibamen because they're mashing, you combo off of it. If they don't, you can mix, right? You can do that, you could do this, right? Bruh. Yeah, you can't hold a button to tech either, right? You can't delay your tech. You're literally forced into this restand. Nappa can do whatever he wants with you for the next like 10th of a second. There's ways to also get delayed air dash mix-ups. I don't know them, right? The delayed air dash mix-ups, the true 50-50s. I don't know them. I'm not a Nappa player, but I think Nappa's sick. If you learn these restands, if you learn the one that you can delay air dash, this character's already a nightmare. That you just give him more, right? But your number one priority is H Saibamen in neutral. Doesn't matter what Nappa player, they want H Saibamen out. So that means you have to play Nappa mid. You want him to come in with some meter, right? You want to get the hit with the point character, you know. Whatever, however you may get the hit, right? And then you just go for the restand if you can. Alright, I'll show it right now. I just need to see if this will hit. There we go. And then you do a combo, extend, right? You call the assist, plant the bean, whatever. You figure out with your own character. I'm not going to do your math homework for you, okay? I'm not even good at math. Alright, Akuma said there's a Nappa bug here. Let me see. I probably clicked the wrong one. What happened? What happened? My man said, "What Dragon Rush?" He wasn't even blocking anything. He fully recovered. Yo, he kind of cheated. Oh my god! Look at Saibamen. Just to add insult to injury, my man spit. He ain't a swallower. Oh my god. Nappa's bugged. That's crazy. Imagine that happening in a tournament. Okay, moving on. Alright. There's a couple more things we have to go over, and then we're done. So the startup of his 5S actually beats Ki Blast, right? Up until he throws it. This is another thing that's nice about Nappa. Only his ground Ki Blast, though. His air Ki Blast, its angle's actually not too bad. Does he have recovery on this, though? Oh, he has like no recovery on this. Yeah, his Ki Blast is actually not that bad. He has 3 frames of recovery. That's nothing. Yeah, you could use it to retreat, right? Wait, does he just smoke all? He smokes all Ki Blast with his Ki Blast? Oh, no way! Oh, no, he doesn't. It just has multiple points of armor. I lied. It just has like a hit of armor on it. But, I mean, either way, you're either going to tie or beat it, right? The point being is the startup of 5S. What frame? Frame 4. Yeah, it's pretty average. Yeah, frame 4 looks like it's invulnerable to Ki Blast up until frame 28. Man got a level 1 is regular Ki Blast. So yeah, that's really good. Yeah, and you could. I was gonna check that too. Actually, it's like I like to check that a lot. You can reflect into it too. Now all that's left really to talk about is his supers. He's got a pretty strong level 1 at maximum scaling, right? You get the hit or whatever, you know. So we're at max scaling. His level 1 does 805. Oh, Kid Boo's level 1. Pearl Flash used to do 805 damage. I remember the good days, right? It's level 3. It's pretty solid. You could also hold it like we were talking about earlier, as long as you have the smash. You can go into restands here, right? Whatever, if you get the hit. I don't know them. I don't know where to find the videos. You can plant immediately after level 3 hits, can you? Damn, that's crazy. So you can actually just set it up early. Oh, you can. You don't even need an assist, son. Get the pro. And you can do this at different ranges on the level. Oh my god. I don't know what you would do. I'm not a Nappa master. Stop playing with me. That's the one I was talking about earlier. Oh, you can't even mash there, brother. That's the Grammy 50-50, bro. You knock them down. I go high, I go low. Tough shit. They talked about his supers. Oh, we haven't talked about his assists. Man. This move is just a smoke screen, for real. And it's plus 35 on block, which is kind of crazy for how good of an assist it is, right? It's almost tracking full screen. It's about like 80% of the screen, maybe. The A assist is definitely goated, bro. The amount of things you could get off of it. What is his B assist? It's the... Yeah, don't use this. This assist is bad. Only villains use this. Even though it has armor or it's invincible, don't use this. This assist is bad. I've heard Nappa's say B is not all that great. And then C assist, don't use C assist. Only villains do that. Only villains actually use C assist. So it goes A the best, B alright, C only villains do that. Am I missing anything, Napsters? There's one thing I forgot to add. One thing I forgot to mention. His resets actually give you back your assist, which is absurd to me. Look at the assist coming back. And then you just loop it again. I just had to add this part, bro. I can't believe that. Alright, that's all the crucial things to know about Nappa. Now, like I said, this is not a guide. Okay, don't expect combos, don't expect the 2H dunk stuff. This is more an explanation of as to why this character is this or that, you know. I think Nappa's a great character. I think he's better than Kid Buu. Alright, I don't think after what you've seen today, outside of you having PTSD, you cannot tell me wholeheartedly with your chest that you think Kid Buu is a better character than Nappa. The only thing Kid Buu has is his assist over Nappa, alright? And like 1M. I think that's about it. Alright. But man, Nappa I think wins in every other aspect. He has an armored move and all that. This is a conversation for a different time though. But you can argue in the comments and on Twitch. Matchup knowledge too, right? But anyways, I think Nappa's a great character. I think he's super slept on, right? But as I talked about yesterday or in the other video, if I ever upload it, why people don't play him. But I hope more people play him. Maybe this next patch they'll buff him again and people will be like, it's time. Alright, thanks. Please like, sub, comment. Let me know what other character you want me to play, or what other character you want me to break down, I should say. Man, that's like crazy.